It's Happy's Humble Burger. Ooh. Barn. Happy's Humble Burger Barn. And it looks amazing. Like, it went from being a small demo I played a long time ago to being a massive, like, project that looks incredible. I really want to play it. It's like a burger shop sim and a horror game, but a really good horror game. Oh, yeah. Do you think, Monster, have you ever seen the audio settings in this game? Do you think they mean anything? Like, actually mean anything? I was wondering about if they would really make much of a difference. Wait, didn't we buy soap? We did. Whoa. What the shit? What am I doing? What is this? Multi-purpose. What the fuck am I doing? So we're playing this maxed out, and we're playing it at 2 times resolution scale, which is the most it would let me do. What am I doing? Softening the dirt? I'm pre-cumming all over the dirt. I'm just marking my territory. Okay. I hate that. I hate that term so much. It's fucked up. The only thing in my life that I'm ever okay with relating it to is that clear stuff that comes out of ketchup. That's like ketchup pre-cum. Alright, okay, so I sprayed this thing down, and I feel like I've done absolutely dick all. Okay, what the fuck did I even just do? I bought that soap. I paid for that. I paid for that out of my goddamn dad's death money. Don't tell me. Don't tell me that I didn't even equip. Oh my god, I went around gently pissing water all over the entire house. I did fuck all the entire time I went around there. Oh my god. I'm gonna say I'm very disappointed in the water effects in this game. But, and you don't have to, if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to tell me. I just don't remember. But how old are you now, Monster? That's crazy. I remember that. I hate saying that shit. This is multi-purpose stuff. Oh, so your birthday's coming up. I hate saying stuff like, I remember that. Because 18 does feel like a long fucking time ago. I moved out at 18. Shut up. Oh, you're talking about Monster. I'm sorry. You'd be surprised, Eyes. A lot of people who I knew growing up had kids at like 15, 16. You're old enough to be some people's grandparents. I am 30. And in December, I'll be 31. It's really weird. Not me, Michael. Isaac's probably like 35 years old, but talks like he's like 50 years old. Milkiel. Milkale. Okay, this nozzle is bullshit. This is way too narrow. I need the big boy. But the big boy sucks. Alright, medium size. See, that's not very old. When I was younger, I used to think that was old. But then, like, as I started getting older, you start to it's really weird, because when you're younger, time goes by so fast. So you get, like, this sense that, like, a year... Or no, time goes by faster when you get older. Fuck, you know what? Sorry, I'm old. That's just my defense now. Whenever I do something that I don't want to bother explaining, I just say I'm sorry. Like, where am I? What year is it? You know what the weather is like today? I'll become your side dad. My mom is 63. I think. It's gonna be weird. There's a pretty decent age gap between Chelsea and I. There's a 7-year age gap. There's shows I've seen that she doesn't remember. That's the weirdest thing. I remember being like... If you think about it, when I was like getting ready to go to college, my wife was 11 years old. Yeah, so that's her parents have a 10-year age gap as well. But I don't know. I really lucked out here. She's such a kind woman. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met. And she puts up with all my bad shit. Like, she puts up with, you know, when I get my depressive slumps and stuff. She doesn't really know how to deal with it, but she does her best. And it's, like, nice to see someone doing their best. Sometimes watching someone not know how to fix it, but trying their hardest to do so, is better than whatever... Because a lot of the times, like, the person who's depressed or has bad anxiety, like, they don't know what to do to fix it. They can't, like, judge you for... The only thing you could go up to them and do that would piss them off is go up to them and do something like, you know, you just need to try and look on the bright side more. Oh, really? Oh, thank you so fucking much. You know what? Brilliant. I don't know what I've been fucking doing this entire time. I love my sister, but my sister is one of those people who is overly positive. But no, you know what? Sometimes life just fucking sucks, alright? And I don't want to look on the bright side. Because sometimes life is bullshit, and I'm not going to pretend like it's great. I'm essentially going to therapy right now to figure out how to make me okay with working until I'm 55. That's essentially what I'm going to therapy for. Because it makes no sense to me. My dad always used to tell me when I was growing up that it's the only life you get, so you gotta live it. Who the fuck? What happened in this house? What happened to this house? There's no muddy spots here. You have a garden. You have a garden. You have a little... You know what? That garden could use a little bit of a spray. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a spritz. But then, seriously, what the fuck are you doing with your life? What happened? What happened? Hey, nobody. This is, PowerWash Sim. I think it's, well, it's $22 Canadian. You're absolutely kidding me now, right? What, were you within range of a volcano going off? What happened to you? Oh. Did they seriously think of that? You're fucking kidding me. It all makes sense now. I can't believe that's even there. That is that's the one thing that it like brings all this together. You're fuck off. Oh, I almost threw up. But then I didn't. I may have stopped smoking, but ever since I stopped smoking, I just, like, am coughing up, like, black lung now. I'm going on here, and I'm gonna stay here for a while. Like a bird on its perch. I'm gonna switch to the fancy nozzle that I... Stop it. Stop, please. I got a fancy nozzle. Okay, well then I need to go to the extension one. Okay, that's not gonna work either. Dude, you know what? It looks like they thought of that. They must have, seriously. When you go to design something, they didn't put that there for no reason. It's not, okay, some bird did not just, like, crap on this house. A bird, like, got so constipated that it exploded crap all over this house. Multi-purpose. It's a multi-purpose cleaner. Oh. Okay, but then I need to go to the short nozzle. Yeah. There we go. Anyways, what were we talking about? What were we talking about before the... What were we just talking about in the first place? It was something. This is fucking... Oh, refill the liquid. Oh my god. I don't remember either. Shit. Where's my stool? You. Stop it. You're wasting soap. I need to get you on the roof. You 100% can go up here, and I'm not going to believe you if you tell me you can't. I think so. I think so. I've never been identified. I haven't been tagged yet. But I think I might be. Why did it weirds me out when moss is growing on your house? How you doing, Hateless? I'm not scared of moss. I actually like moss. Did you know that you can buy... It's like dead moss. Oh, nobody. Okay, hold on. I gotta grab it. Did you know that you can buy, like, dead moss that you use as decoration? It's really, really good. Oh, shit. Okay, now here's the next question. Hold on. Because Streamlabs makes me look all glitchy and weird automatically. Every single time that I try and use my webcam. I miss you. I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? I hate when people just say hi and leave. Like, at least tell me how you've been. Or what was the point of you even coming here? Don't come here just to show face. Because that means nothing to me. Oof, that is dark. I am technically in the dark, sort of. Nowhere near as dark as it's showing me on there, but I am technically in the dark. I have a button for this. Okay. We have the original dad joke book that I've always... What the fuck? That's yellow, you retard. What are you doing? Okay, well, it's keying out the dad jokes. Or I have the new one. And, it's up to you. Which one? Old or new? Because I'm streaming, dude. Read the new? Wait, no, old? Okay. I feel better about the old. The new is an absolute piece of shit. I don't know who the fuck was in charge of that, but they should be fucking fired. Look at this. Sorry, I changed my lights again. But, hold on, look. What the fuck? So, fucked off. Okay, hold on. Filters, take out the keying. Alright. So, on each page, they have a joke, right? And in the joke, in the box, they have a joke. But this company couldn't even be pissed to keep it in the goddamn box. They kept the same box template, and they just slammed like a friggin'... They slammed a friggin' thing in there, like just a joke, and completely overwrote the entire... Piece of garbage. I hate that book. I'll read you one of the good ones. Why is this swollen? Why is my book swollen? How does the book get swollen? Okay, I always do this every time. I kept putting money into the change machine yesterday, but nothing changed. Why did the farmer feed money to his cow? He wanted rich milk. That's a stupid one. I'm gonna keep going until I find a good one. You can't keep secrets in a bank. There are too many tellers. Why was the coach yelling at a vending machine? He wanted his quarterback. I like that one. I told Monster a joke today, and it took her a minute to get it. It was, what does BTS and Logan Paul have in common? This is a piece of garbage. One is a boy band from Asia, and one is a boy band from Asia. Did you just come in here and promote your shit, Hateless? I'm gonna eat your balls, dude. I'm gonna eat them. In front of your mom. She's gonna be upset. Eat mine too! Oh, you and Monster would get along real great. I can already tell. Fucking from the same cloth. I don't know what nest you two crawled out of. Or what planet you're from. But I'm on to you. It's like... I had an ex-girlfriend. My second longest relationship. I worked for oil refineries at the time. And... she was at home with the dog, and I worked for 10 days away from home, then I got 4 days at home. But 2 days were essentially spent driving, so I really got 2 days at home. And I would, like, come home, and she will have essentially, when I left, been playing Final Fantasy XIV, and then did not move from that, like, fucking spot, other than to go to bed, in 10 days. And that means, fuck the dog if the dog has to go to the bathroom. That's, like, as far as she's concerned, not her problem. You be here for a while. You hang out for a while. Monster did her 11-month subscription today. No, I'm talking consistently. Well, okay. To be fair, Monster's not here consistently. But Monster also has been with me on a personal level for over a year. What great gargoyle has shit on this roof? Nobody. I haven't talked to you. I always talk to you randomly when you come in, and then I never know when you leave. But I'm telling you right now, and Monster will tell you the same thing. My mods really do nothing. Like, do you know, like, have you noticed, dude, that we're not popular here? Have you noticed that this channel is not popular? Okay. Well, I hope you have a good evening, nobody. I'm glad that you're telling me. But I hope you have a good evening. I don't know what you're up to, but I hope it's good. I hope you had a good day. Okay. You don't have to leave if you don't want to. I won't hold it against you. Because I like you, nobody. Even if you embarrass yourself like a million times, I still like you. You're one of the good ones. But I'm still not making you mod. Have you met Monster? I want you to think about that. Have you met Monster? If I have Monster in a mod position, I've spent plenty of time getting to know her. Because she's like the wild card. I have no... sometimes I don't know what she's going to do. But I do also trust that whatever she is going to do, as crazy as it is, it'll never be something that, like, harms whatever I'm doing. Sometimes. No, at the beginning there was times where I had to tell you to dial it back. But I've literally never had to even remotely worry about it since that. No, you can't get mod. You know what I really want to do someday? I want to pay my mods. I want to pay them like a decent amount just for being mods. But you know, like on some streams you're like, oh, I'm going to mod or VIP this person. I'm not going to be one of those people. I'm only going to have like real mods on there. Or essentially close friends. Nobody. Me and you, we're like acquaintances. I don't see you in here enough. I don't talk to you enough. You always seem to pop in here for short amount of time. And I don't see you in the Discord very often either. I'm just going to be honest with you, man. It's nothing personal. I guess it is personal. Because this is technically, I guess that is technically a personal thing. So I can't really say it's not personal. But it's not like that. This sucks. Why? This house is fucked, dude. I don't... We just burn it down. What happened to all the other houses? Did I do them too? I'm like that with EA right now. Or barley. Dude, if you don't have any barley, you're fucked. That's like the basic starter point for any civilization. I would love that. I'm gonna approve that. I would love a multiplayer PowerWash sim. I think that'd be fun. You guys remember, what was his name? Who was that guy that always annoyed the shit out of me? That's been gone for a while now. That I've enjoyed every minute of it. And the channel and everything has been a million times better since he's been gone. What was his name? No, not you. Leroy. Yeah. Everything that about the Discord and the channel and everything has been so much better since Leroy was gone. I'm getting to the point where I just don't have the time for it. Because I feel like if I ever let my guard down with that kind of bullshit, it's going to set a precedent for how the community is going to be, and I don't want the community to be like that. I don't give a shit how often you show up to my stuff. If you're a toxic asshole all the time, then just get the fuck out of here. Nothing, just toxic. All the time toxic. Always had to complain about something. Always was having an issue. The very instant that I was completely done with Leroy is in the Discord once. He sent this message and he said something like, "Why are you always doing me wrong?" I was like, alright man, fuck you then. I don't do anyone wrong ever. The whole, point of my anxiety of what I go through every day is a constant fear of upsetting people. So yeah, no, I don't do anyone wrong ever. And if I have done you wrong, it's because you're a piece of shit and you deserve it. Yeah, that was another big thing, is he was going after my mods and saying really miserable stuff to them. But I also shut down Flower, because Flower started coming in here and talking about, from now on, everyone should identify their pronouns and stuff like that, and I shut that down real quick. Because it's just, we don't need to make a deal about that. No one here has ever needed to make a deal about that. Yeah, that's my stool. It's a stool. He's good. He just hangs out with me sometimes. Yeah. She started talking about how I should be paying attention to what people want to be called and stuff like that, because I say dudes a lot. If you pay attention, what I usually say is folks, because folks it doesn't mean anything. And I'm sick of hearing about it, but I pretty much... So, when Flower brought that stuff up, I deleted her messages, and then I sent a message saying that has never been an issue on this channel, so there's no point to even post about it. You don't have to bring it up just because it's a thing. If it was an issue, I would have already cracked down on it. I would never let something like that happen. But shut up. I identify as an AH-64 Apache attack helicopter. Not the one with missiles. The one that they didn't have any weapons on. What do you mean? The Discord's fine as far as I know. What is it missing? Everything has been so much better since Leroy was gone. Encouraging messages. This is bull. Oh, I gotta refill it. Sorry, that's my bad. I really don't like all this. modding stuff, to be honest with you. I did it once. I did it once for Final Fantasy XIV FC, and I'm like, not. I don't like it. It sucks. People suck. No offense to you guys. I mean, obviously you guys are here and I like you. But people fucking suck. They're just miserable. People in Canada, especially... Well, I guess it all depends on where you're from, right? Like, you guys probably deal with a lot of crap wherever you're from. In Canada, you don't hear about it as much. Well, I hear about it too much because people are fucking stupid. And I don't even know if they understand what they're complaining about half the time. No, we need wood. I gotta go pee so bad. That's the one downside to this game. No, monster, don't be like that. That's not nice. I gotta go pee. Oh my god, listen to this, is killing me. How are we not done this roof yet? Why it's only PP and not DD? What does PP and DD mean? Jalen's here. Jalen will be here for 8 minutes. How is this roof still dirty? Good thing I can go prone. So, Monster, are we going to team up in Battlefield 2042? Are we going to have a squad? I think Jalen would probably join that, actually, because I think Jalen likes the Battlefield games. This one looks fun, too. Yeah, the Battlefield series is the only PvP game I like. And that's really just because I grew up with it. Oh my goodness, this game is so good. But I really like... Some of these people need to not own a home. Yeah, that's right. So, Jalen, you're all done school now, right? I assume, since I haven't heard any rapid complaints, that everything went well. That's right. That's right. They're so close. You didn't donate $100 real dollars. And that's an oxymoron anyways, because even if you did donate $100, 100 Canadian dollars isn't even real fucking money. My favorites were Bad Company 2. The Bad Company series was absolutely incredible. my personal favorites were Battlefield 2142 and Battlefield 2. Because Battlefield 2 had really great maps, and 2142 had the coolest game mode out of any Battlefield to ever exist. I guess that's true. If he chose to do it, I mean, what can you do? That's the good stuff right there. Take care, nobody. Have a great evening. I hope you have a good rest. What is this? It's a wood cleaner. Oh, this is multi-purpose. I wonder what it is about mod that people like so much. But then, I guess I just don't watch enough of... I don't watch enough streams to really know, I guess. Oh, look at that. No. I'm only gonna have people in a mod position who I trust to actually manage things if I need them to manage things. And I really don't need a lot of mods, especially not now. We're not popular. We don't have a lot of people here. There's really no reason for it. Don't get too many hands into the cookie jar for no reason. There's no reason. Well, yeah. Or at least people who I know really, really well. Like, I know you and Monster really, really well. Stick all the hands in Monster's cookie jar. Yeah, yeah. Let's just say the house is fucking haunted and leave it here. Because something's wrong with this one. This game is like pulling teeth. That's really not true. It is relaxing, but the water effects are really lacking. I want to see water really running down the building, and you just don't see it in this. Not really. Did you know it's published by Square Enix? Here's the Final Fantasy crews really keeping close eye on this bad boy. I want someone to commit. I want to make a commitment with somebody that we're gonna play Final Fantasy 14 together. And I want to actually go through the story. I hear the story's really, really good. Apparently even Pops is out of his rocking chair now having a look. I literally have no idea what you're talking about, and I couldn't care less. I love it. I have all the expansions, I think. Alright, watch this bad boy off. What is your favorite type of game again, Jalen? I wonder if I found any good ones you might like recently. Open world story? Do you like puzzle games? I found a really interesting puzzle game you might like. It's really dirt cheap too. And I 100% on my life promise you that it's not, you've never seen anything like it before in your entire life. Final Fantasy 14 is the best, is the only MMO I'll play personally. Just because they give you so much for what you pay.